Jai Hind. Today we will compare gravitation with electrostatics as well as magnetism, because these all the three chapters are conceptually same, like their formulas and their concepts are similar. So for learning formulas, for remembering formulas, it is essential to us to know these all three chapters, and we have to study these three chapters together. So let us start with the gravitation. तो मैं सबसे पहले आप लोग को इसके बेसिक टर्म्स बताता हूँ. हमने ग्रेविटेशन टॉपिक में क्या क्या पढ़ा हुआ है. ग्रेविटेशन टॉपिक में सबसे पहला टर्म जो हमने पढ़ा हुआ है, दैट इज द न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. सो फर्स्ट टर्म इज Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation. What is that law? Newton's law of gravitation states that if there are the two masses, we are going to take two masses. One is capital M, another is small m, and capital R be the distance between their centers. तो दो masses हैं, capital M, small m. उनके सेंटर्स के बीच का डिस्टेंस इज कैपिटल आर. सो वी नो बिटवीन टू मासेस देयर इज ऑलवेज फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. सो हियर वी कैन से फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन two masses is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between these two masses. So as we'll combine these two equations, we will get F is proportional to m by r square, and as we will remove proportionality sign, we will write a constant. That constant is capital G. So this formula becomes F is equals to G m by r square. So this is the formula for the gravitational force. And second term, we have studied about acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity, or this is also called as gravitational field. Gravitational field. So we will have gravitational field. We will have two definitions about acceleration due to gravity. What we know that if we release any body from here, it always comes down. It means Earth attract all the object towards its center with a certain acceleration. That acceleration is called acceleration due to gravity. And what is the gravitational field? Gravitational field is the space around the Earth up to which all the objects, up to which Earth can attract all the masses towards its center. That space around the Earth is called gravitational field, and we can write this acceleration due to gravity. It is gravitational force acting per unit mass. It is gravitational force acting per unit mass. So it is gravitational force acting per unit mass, so it becomes G is equals to F by m. So from here we can write F is equals to mg, as we did the cross multiplication. After that we can write this as, mean to say G, since G is F by m, and we can write 1 by m, which is in denominator, into F. What is F? F is now Gmm by r square, so it becomes Gmm by r square. Now m and m get cancelled, so we are getting G is equals to Gm by r square. So this is the formula for acceleration due to gravity. Actually, total 4 terms are there. Initially, I will tell you about 2 terms. I will compare the 2 terms in all the aspects, and after that, remaining 2 I will compare in next part. So actually what is the gravitational field? As I tell you कि ये अगर हमारा अर्थ है तो अर्थ एक सर्टेन एरिया तक दूसरे मास को, ये स्मॉल मास है, दिस इज कैपिटल एम विच इज मास ऑफ अर्थ एंड दिस इज द रेडियस, तो ये मास इस मास को एक सर्टेन एरिया तक ही कवर कर सकता है। मिड से उसका फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इसके रेस्पेक्ट में एक सर्टेन एरिया के अंडर ही होगा। उसके बाहर अगर मास चला जाएगा तो acceleration due to gravity will not be applicable for that one. So this space around the mass up to about the space around the earth up to which gravitational force can be experienced by another mass, that is called the gravitational field. Okay, so similar way I will compare the electrostatics with the gravitation. Here in electrostatics we have studied the law of force. यहाँ पे हमने न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन पढ़ा है in terms of gravitation, and in terms of electrostatics we have studied as Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law. What is the Coulomb's law? We know if there are the two charges. Now I will take two charges, Q and Q naught. Here two masses were separated, capital M and small m. Here we are taking two charges. This distance was capital R. Now I am going to take as distance R. So in this case again gravitational force was directly proportional to the product of their masses. Now we have here charges. यहाँ पे क्या है? चार्जेस है, तो चार्जेस आएंगे। तो either force of attraction or repulsion between two charges. Why we are using the word either force of attraction or repulsion? Because we don't know about the nature of the charges, whether both are positive or both are negative. अगर दोनों पॉजिटिव है तो उनमें रिपल्सन होगा, दोनों नेगेटिव है तो भी रिपल्सन होगा। अगर एक पॉजिटिव एक नेगेटिव है तो उनके बीच में क्या होगा? Attraction. So this kind of word we are using, either force of attraction or repulsion between two charges is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This I will take it as equation 1, this as 2, and again as we'll combine these two we will get F is proportional to Q naught by R square. And again as we will remove proportionality sign, जैसे यहाँ पे हमने proportionality sign remove किया था तो constant लिखा था, that constant was capital G which is the gravitational constant or universal gravitational constant. Here instead of this proportionality sign we will write a constant that is K, which is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So F is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, which is the K constant, Q naught by R square. This become one of the formula for the electrostatic force. Now second term, here it was the acceleration due to gravity or gravitational field. Here we will get electric field. It is represented by E, and E will be F by Q naught. What was here? It is G F by M, because यहाँ पे masses separated थे, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? Charges separated है, तो electrostatic force acting per unit charge. It is electrostatic force acting per unit charge. Now we can write E is equals to F by Q naught. From here we can find out the force. मतलब अगर कोई चार्ज जो है उसको हमने यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में रखा तो कितना फोर्स वो एक्सपीरियंस करेगा, we can get by the cross multiplication. So F will be Q naught into E. It is one of the formula. If charge and electric field is given, then this is the force experienced during that one. So further we can write this as 1 by Q naught into F. This same thing I have written, 1 by Q naught into F. Now 1 by Q naught is Q naught into, what is F now? F is this term. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R square. Now this Q naught get cancelled, so we are getting E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. This is the formula for electric field. And electric field also can be defined by two different ways. One is, already I have mentioned, it is the electrostatic force acting per unit charge. And another thing will be कि सिंपल वे अगर हम लोग बात करें कि यहाँ पे हमने कोई चार्ज क्यों रख दिया, अब ये चार्ज जो है दूसरे चार्ज को अट्रैक्ट या रिपेल करेगा, बट अप टू अ सर्टेन एक्सटेंट, एक सर्टेन डिस्टेंस तक. तो ये जो स्पेस हुआ, अगर हमने यहाँ चार्ज रखा Q नॉट, तो इनके बीच में अट्रैक्शन या रिपल्सन सपोज हो रहा है, तो ये जो स्पेस हुआ यहां तक, द स्पेस अराउंड द चार्ज अप टू विच electrostatic force can be experienced by another charge, that will be considered as electric field. So there are the two definitions. One is electrostatic force acting per unit charge, another is the space around the charge up to which electrostatic force can be experienced by another charge. This is the electric field. Now same term we can discuss in terms of magnetism also. Magnetism में हमें स्पेशली पता है बार मैग्नेट क्या होता है. अगर हम बार मैग्नेट के बारे में बात करें तो बार मैग्नेट ये है, यहाँ पे दो पोलैरिटी होती है, एक में चार्ज प्लस QM, दूसरे में चार्ज माइनस QM. प्लस QM माइनस QM चार्ज नहीं, एक्चुअली वी से इट हैज पोल स्ट्रेंथ. तो डोंट बी कंफ्यूज बाय व्यूइंग दिस वीडियो. यहाँ पे हम इंस्टेड प्लस Q एंड माइनस Q भी हम ले सकते हैं, या फिर समटाइम्स पोल स्ट्रेंथ इज गिवन बाय प्लस M एंड माइनस M. पोल स्ट्रेंथ फॉर नॉर्थ पोलैरिटी इट इज प्लस M एंड फॉर साउथ पोलैरिटी इट इज माइनस M. और एक्चुअली इनके बीच का डिस्टेंस इज टेकन एज 2L, बट मैं कंपेयर करने की सोच रहा हूं या कंपैरिजन कर रहा हूं, तो मैं इन दोनों पोल स्ट्रेंथ के बीच का डिस्टेंस में R दूंगा, एज आई हैव टेकन इन केस ऑफ न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन और कूलॉम्स लॉ इन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स एंड कूलॉम्स लॉ इन मैग्नेटिज्म. सो ये भी लॉ जो है वो कूलॉम ने दिया है, तो इट इज द कूलॉम्स लॉ इन मैग्नेटिज्म. तो कूलॉम्स लॉ इन मैग्नेटिज्म क्या होगा? अगेन यहां पे हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं वही सेम चीज. तो मैग्नेटिक फोर्स विल बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल, जो यहां पे है ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ देयर मासेस. यहां पे प्रोडक्ट ऑफ देयर चार्जेस, बट यहां पे क्या है, पोल स्ट्रेंथ है, तो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ पोल स्ट्रेंथ. तो आई विल राइट QM1 and QM2, only this one. Yeah, QM and QM naught I will write, and it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Now as I mentioned, यहाँ पे मैं distance R ले रहा हूँ, जबकि लेना होता है हमें 2L. 2L is the dipole length, but dipole length is also kind of distance, so we can consider that part. Now as we'll combine these two, we will get F is proportional to QM naught upon R square. Now as we will remove proportionality sign here in case of magnetism, तो constant जो आएगा that will be F is equals to mu naught by 4 pi QM naught upon R square. So this is the formula, and as I have mentioned you, instead of QM and QM we can take pole strength as plus M and minus M also. तो कहीं कहीं आपको फॉर्मूला ये ऐसे फॉर्मेट में भी मिलेगा, mu naught by 4 pi which is constant here and M into M by R square. This way also we can write. Probably I am writing very small because I am not have a lot of space over here. but just it is the concept. Now second thing, here it was acceleration due to gravity, or better to say gravitational field, then electric field, then in magnetism what will have? Magnetic field. So magnetic field is here. Magnetic field. Magnetic field. Magnetic field is represented by B, and of course field क्या होता है? Force acting per unit mass अगर masses हैं, और force acting per unit charge अगर charges हैं separated, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Per unit pole strength. Now I am going to take as M, या यहाँ पे मैं QM भी ले सकता हूँ as it is here, but आप लोगों ने जो बेटर फॉर्मूलाज देखे हैं उसमें m into b मिलता है F is equals to, या सिंपली हम लोग, ठीक है मैं QM लिख देता हूं. तो QM what it is magnetic force acting per unit pole strength per unit pole strength. So B is equals to F by QM. So F will be QM into B, or as I mentioned already, sometimes we will write F is equals to M into B. What is small m? Pole strength. What is QM? Pole strength. So in some books or at some places you will see it as QM, pole strength, as well as in some books you will get it as M. So this is the formula of force. फोर्स कब एक्सपीरियंस होगा? ये वाला फॉर्मूला कब यूज होगा? जब किसी यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में अगर कोई हमने बार मैग्नेट रख दिया जिसके पोल स्ट्रेंथ है, तो व्हाट फोर्स इट विल एक्सपीरियंस, दैट विल बी गिवन बाय दिस फॉर्मूला. नाउ वी कैन एक्सटेंड दिस फॉर्मूला एज B is equals to F by QM. So we can write 1 by QM into F. Now 1 by QM into what is F now? F we have mu naught by 4 pi QM naught upon R square. Now this instead of QM I will take QM naught. It will be better for us. So QM naught and QM naught get cancelled. So we are getting B is equals to mu naught by 4 pi QM by R square. This is the formula for the field. और sometimes अगर as I said कि pole strength को मैं क्या ले लूं, प्लस m और स्मॉल m अगर लेता हूं, तो ये फॉर्मूला हमारा हो जाएगा B is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by R square. Remember, small m is the pole strength and capital M is the dipole length. So this is the comparison between gravitation, electrostatics and magnetism. What I have compared? I have compared force. This is the gravitational force. This is electrostatic force, and this is which force? Magnetic force. And here gravitational field, that is acceleration due to gravity. Electrostatic, in terms of electrostatics we have electric field, and in terms of magnetism we have magnetic field. Now we have to compare about one more thing, that is the potential and potential energy. So it is the third point, potential. What is the gravitational potential? Over here there will be gravitational potential. Gravitational potential. What is the gravitational potential? Gravitational potential I will represent it by V, which is work done per unit mass. So simply we will define it is work done per unit mass. Per unit mass. So gravitational potential V is work done per unit mass. अभी और ज्यादा हम अगर डिटेल में बात करें तो अगर हमें किसी मास को, सपोज एनी यूनिट मास इज देयर, उसको एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पे ले जाके रखना है, तो we have to do some work, but our work is against the gravity, because what gravity want? It want to attract all the object towards its center, और हम उसको ऊपर उठा रहे हैं, मतलब our work is against the gravity. So in that case it is V is work done per unit mass, and from here if we wish to find out W, it will be M into V, and we can write further it as V is equals to 1 by M into what is W? W is work done. Work done is force into displacement. So force into displacement. I will take the displacement as R, because हमने previous diagram में बताया था कि दो masses हैं, one is capital M, another is small m. इनके बीच का distance हमने capital R लिया था, so I will take capital R. Now I will take this F by M. We can write it F by M into R. But what is F by M? F by M is G. That is V is equals to minus GR. Why minus sign is there? Because what is potential? That it is work done per unit mass. So if we are bringing any mass against the gravity, so work done will be negative, and that negative sign is over here. It is as minus GR, and already we people have studied as G. What is G? Now we can write it minus G is Gm by R square. This is the value of G into R. So 1 R get cancelled. So ultimately we are getting V is equals to minus Gm by R. This is the gravitational potential. And next term is gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. What will be gravitational potential energy? Already we know, since V, gravitational potential, it is work done per unit mass, so it is W by M. So W we can write M into V just by doing the cross multiplication. So we can write W is equals to mass into gravitational potential. What is the value of V? It is minus Gm by R. So this work done is stored in the form of gravitational potential energy. So gravitational potential energy becomes minus Gmm by R. This is the formula for the gravitational potential energy. Now just by comparing with the gravitation, we can find out the electric potential in terms of electrostatics as well as electric potential energy. So first of all we will talk about electric potential. यहाँ पे इसका तीसरा पॉइंट आएगा electric potential. Electric potential. What is the electric potential? Again it is represented by V. यहाँ work done per unit mass था, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? It is work done per unit charge. Why? Because हमने यहाँ पे बताया कि charges are separated. One is Q, another is Q naught, and they are separated by a distance R. So on behalf of that we will take this one. So if we wish to write the formula, so it will be, it is work done per unit charge. Work done per unit charge. Work done per unit charge. So V is equals to W by Q naught, and from here if we wish to write W, it will be Q naught into V. So further we can write V is equals to W by Q naught, and what is W again? Work done is force into displacement. I will take the displacement as R जो हमने यहाँ पे लिया था, ये भी work done था, तो work done को हमने force into displacement लिया था, यहाँ पे लिया, upon Q naught is there. So I will take now this part. We can write V is equals to F by Q naught into R, but F by Q naught is force acting per electrostatic force acting per unit charge is nothing but electric field. So electric field into R. So we get V is equals to E into R. कहीं कहीं आपको फार्मूला, ये R डिस्टेंस है, कहीं कहीं आपको ये फॉर्मूला v इज इक्वल्स टू ई इंटू डी मिलेगा या dv इज इक्वल्स टू e into dx. dx is again distance, just we are comparing, dx is the distance, dv is the, तो यही से हमने पोटेंशियल ग्रेडियंट भी डिफाइन किया था. पोटेंशियल पर यूनिट डिस्टेंस इज न्यूमेरिकली इक्वल्स टू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. So this formula is there, and further we can write v is equals to, what is the value of e? Now we will substitute the value of e जो अभी इसके पहले हमने डिराइव किया था. e was 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, ये e का वैल्यू है, into this r get cancelled, so we are getting v is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. This is the formula for the electric potential. Now next thing is the electric potential energy. Electric potential energy. What is the electric potential energy? Same as it was in gravitational potential energy. तो gravitational potential energy हमने क्या निकाला था? This is the form of work done, which is product of mass into gravitational potential. Mass into, वहां क्या आएगा? Mass की जगह charge है, charge into electric potential. So we can write, since यहाँ से W is Q naught into V, so we know W is equals to Q naught into, what is V now? It is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So overall this become electric potential energy, or potential energy is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R. So what is the similarity between all? Here it is constant, here it is the constant as G, and then product of two masses, product of two charges divided by distance. So similar है. That is the reason we are going to compare it. Now same thing we can derive for the magnetism also. अभी magnetism के केस में क्या होगा? यहाँ पे आएगा हमारा magnetic potential. Again I am telling, मैग्नेटिक पोटेंशियल नोटेशन आपको तीनों में अलग अलग मिल सकता है, बट कंसेप्ट विल बी सेम, सो वी हैव टू स्टिक विद द कंसेप्ट्स. सो मैग्नेटिक पोटेंशियल क्या होगा? यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल वाज वर्क डन पर यूनिट चार्ज, सो मैग्नेटिक पोटेंशियल विल बी वर्क डन पर यूनिट पोल स्ट्रेंथ. सो इट इज वर्क डन पर यूनिट पोल स्ट्रेंथ. मैं चाहे m लिखूं या qm नॉट लिखूं, मैं यहां ठीक है qm नॉट लिखता हूं, qm नॉट. सो दिस इज, इट इज definition. If we wish to write, it is work done, it is work done per unit pole strength, per unit pole strength, per unit pole strength. So V is W by QM naught. So okay, so this can be written as work done is force into displacement, force, magnetic force into displacement, we will take it as R upon QM naught. But F by QM naught is what? F by QM naught is B, magnetic field, into R. This is again very important relation, and further from here we can write V is equals to, what is the value of B? It is mu naught by 4 pi. अभी इसके just पहले हमने किया था mu naught by 4 pi QM by R square into R. तो एक R इस R से cancel हो गया. Ultimately we are getting V is equals to mu naught by 4 pi QM by R. This is the formula for potential. And sometimes we can get it as V is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by r, small m. This is again pole strength and this is also pole strength. तो notation अगर change होगा, so that is no need to be worried. Concept must be clear. Now next term, fourth one. What was here? Gravitational potential energy. then electric potential energy, and now next will be magnetic potential energy. So next is magnetic potential energy. What will be magnetic potential energy? Again, it is form of work done. So we have studied since V is W by Q m naught. So W will be Q m naught into V, and we know the formula. So this we can write: magnetic potential energy is equals to pole strength into magnetic potential, V, magnetic potential. And we know the formula: pole strength is as Qm naught into magnetic potential is this formula, or this we can write, that is mu naught by 4 pi Qm by R. So overall we are getting magnetic potential energy is equals to mu naught by 4 pi Qm into Qm naught by R. So again it is same as this formula. Now constant has been changed: mu naught by 4 pi, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and capital G, product of two masses because two masses were separated, product of two charges because two charges are separated, and here product of pole strength because two pole strength will be there in case of magnetism. So this is the whole thing. You can take the screenshot of this one, and as I already have compared with the gravitation, with the electrostatics as well as magnetism, I hope you people have understood each and everything in this video. And this PDF, that handwritten PDF, I will put in the description box. From there you can download. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching the video. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक, शेयर और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए. Thanks to all of you for watching this video. जय हिंद.